Today on a commonly good MTG, we're playing with Jeskai Control. Jeskai is 3 colors, blue, white, red, and control means that we're going to stop people from doing stuff. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, the Pontifex Maximus of Magic Card videos, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to deck I found over an untapped GG called Jeskai Control. Yeah, it's just an untapped GG deck. I was on the tiered list, and it's not, it's B tier, I believe, which is great. Not in the top 5, but still a good deck nonetheless. I usually stay away from Control because I'm more of an aggro guy, but this is the deck we're playing today. So, yeah, let's get down to it. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit how it should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. All right, so this is a control deck, which means there's a lot of denial. It's a lot of getting rid of stuff. Let's see if we can find that. What do we got? Seam Rip, which exiles something with a mana value of 2 or less. This is essentially a counter spell. Hopefully it can also draw you some cards potentially. Destroys target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Card draw. This is a counter spell. 3 damage and you gain 3 life. This gets rid of everything that's artifact or creature with the mana value of 2 or less. Helps to get rid of big old wide token decks, that kind of stuff. Stock up. This is card draw. This will potentially draw you cards, potentially give you fish, potentially gain you life, and give you a 4/5. Not bad, not bad. Day of Judgment wipes the board. This guy comes out, he's flying a Vigilant, and you get to take a card out of your graveyard that has mana value of 3 or less, which means anything from here over, and you get to bring it back out for not paying its mana cost, which is pretty awesome. Usually you use it for like Lightning Strike or Lightning Helix or Get Lost, something like that. That's what I usually did, but I'm much more of an aggro player, and that usually tickles my fancy a little bit better. Actually, Pinnacle Starcage would be another great one to grab. What do we got here? This guy can draw 3 cards and discard a card. But, I kind of want, in this deck, 6/7 flying guy. And when he comes out, you return 2 target non-land permanents to their owner's hands. That is pretty fantastic. Late game, you just bounce 2 things back, and you got a 6/7 flying. Yeah, that does it. This guy, when he comes out, he puts out a couple of moth babies. Every time he attacks, you put out 2 more moth babies. Great. And we got a whole bunch of dual lands. Dual lands. All right, so what are we going to do with this deck? Yeah, we're going to be pinning things down. We're going to be destroying stuff, and we're going to be drawing cards. We're going to try to get our mana going. How much mana do we even have in this deck? Let's take a look. 26. So, yeah, lots of mana. So we can start playing things at the top end, which is like, what, 7, 6, 5? Not too bad. But you can play this guy for 4 and then just wait a number of turns and he'll come out. So really, 6 is your big bad right there. All right, that's what we're going to do. Just bide our time and then wipe out their stuff and then eventually come out with the big boys. Hopefully that'll do it. And this deck's on the high up on the tiered list, so I think it's got a high chance of success. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Volgaroth, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against lockedude. Lockedude. All right, I find whatever tap. I was trying to get to this one, my mouse kept slipping around. Like I haven't been using a mouse for the last 40 years. We're playing against this crap again. Force me to discard again, I dare you. This guy, I love him being out not on my side. Let's just leave him. You want to put out your demonic wall? That's cool. Let's do that. I'll go ahead and Starcage it here in a second. Oh, all of it. All right, that was good. I always thought that just it's any creature under 2, but it's all creatures and artifacts under 2. Never mind. Yeah, enter tap, that's fine. Let's pop this guy out. All right, we got a lot. So we can wait till it gets him down to 10, and then we could kill it. That'll be fine. You could do me the benefit of killing yourself and me at the same time. All right, great. Looks like Shiko's coming out. That's it. That's the card. All right, well, now I don't get to do anything. I don't have the mana to pay for that. All right. Fine. I got 2 mana left, which is what I'm looking for. I can steal this forever. That's a 3, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 3. All right, so let's just grab both of these. Wait till his turn, then we can Lightning Helix and Lightning Helix again. I just gotta get it while it's tapped. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just choke it out here. Eyes down on cards. Yeah, man, it's whatever. Eyes down to 14. And we win, and we win. Suck it, suckerfish. All right, we're playing against Morghul. The ambitious. I don't like playing this deck without white mana. All right, let's keep this, get rid of the duplicate, and be on our merry way. I'm trying to see whether or not I could just kill something. Is this an instant? Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Should I kill that thing? Let's do it. All right, let's go looking for some cards, as one does. Expensive. Let's play a Sky. He'll give us some benefits there. We'll probably get at least one more guy out right now. All right, should I just kill or should I put a Beza out? Let's put out a Beza. That'll get us a couple of guys. He'll be scared to come at me. Ooh, that's nice. Against life gain deck, Day of Judgments goes a good way. You gonna attack? Nope, you're not. Let's enter that tapped. And perhaps we should just stock up. Now I won't be able to get lost if that's the case. Let's take down... Just pass along. I know we're playing control. It sucks. I want him to bleed out his hand a little bit. If I'm going to get lost something, I'm going to do it on his turn. What else you got in your hand there, Smokey? There we go. Yeah, take Beza. That'd be fantastic. All right, more fish. Oh, I didn't get fish because I didn't cast it. Is that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, when he enters, there we go. More fish. Just gotta go. We gotta get this game going. All right, there's a few down. If I do the stock up, I'll still have 2 left over, right? Another Beza and get lost. That sounds like fun. So it'd be cool that, yeah, if he's taken Beza and then I could Day of Judgment it. Like, you like your guys too much. That's the big problem. Oh, he double whiffed on it. That's just harsh. All right, well, looks like we're going to be doing that Day of Judgment here in just a second. All right, you got life gain. Just going to try chumping. All right, here's our big move. Does he have a Raise the Past? That's the question, right? Should I Beza again at this point? Let's just do that. Couple of fish. All right, let's see what he does. I mean, I get lost the bat. Feels dumb to do it, but he's got life gain. I got to get past that crap. Got a lot of life gain flyers, doesn't he? Let's just hose that. I mean, he's going to start putting popo counters on stuff now. You put it onto a smoker. Weird. What do we got here? Other creatures get +2, +1. There you go. That's the guy you need putting it out on. All right, let's just see if our control can control like controls do. Smoke. All right, 20. We got a long way to go. We do have what it takes to take out something big. You should be able to play whatever you got in your hand there. What are you going to steal? Yeah, that's cool. Should I just wait and nuke that? That's what I should do. Last time he took the get lost tokens and passed them out like crazy. Yeah, sure. All right, we got 3 mana. Let's do the. Sure, let's do this. Wow, that is a whole lot of mana, isn't it? Go get a mighty trout. All right, we'll pop it for 10. That's a thing. You can try going for +4 on that thing. Seam Rip, that'll grab it. And oof, what do I got? Take care of my... I'll suppose that just in case. He seems to have a lot of little guys like that. Yoink. Alright, he's down to 16. I can counter. And he's gone. Winner, winner, victory dinner. I'm playing against QuasiLumos. Alright, so let's see. With this, we're all going to have white. That's all we're going to have. We need to get some more mana. Let's just go digging. This guy, dude, he's a Deathish 1/1. That's the guy that's a jerk. We'll go burn him. Alright, gone. We'll get rid of that. Alright, playing control like controllers control. Yeah, pump it. There we go. That's a nice whiff. One more time. One more time with feeling. Ooh, why is he not willing to do that? You got something for 2 in your hand you need? All right, let's get some mana. Whatever, there we go. This ought to be awesome. Let's grab that. If he keeps putting little guys out, Pinnacle Starcage is going to be fantastic. Yeah, just like that. I kind of feel kind of weenie. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's got 5 mana there, and he's not putting anything out. He wants to sacrifice things like crazy. Is that the deal? I need 5 for that. So what do I got going on over here? Good. I can kill that thing. That's cool. I'll probably go after my Shiko, but let's just go for it anyway. We're going to pick it. There's a selection. Indestructible. I'll have to kill it next turn. Just say anytime when either dies, my guy dies as well. Whatever. We're gonna Day of Judgment is what we're gonna do. Alright, fine. I'll Day of Judgment like crazy then is what I'm gonna do. Trying to combo me like you own the place. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Hey, 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 hey. Whatever. Cauterize that wound. All right, so I can put out this Shiko guy. Should we just try it? What do we got over here? Get lost. I can just kill both those guys with what I got. Let's just do that. All right, we're good. We got 4. I'm gonna have to. Now let's Shiko it. There we go. Boink. Everybody wants some. We need some too. Come on, right there. Select it. All right, out of mana, we can't counter anything. That's fine. Let's fly over that. Lame. He wants his guy back. He's taking my guy is the problem. And what can I do? Nothing at this point. I'm going to start looking for things. Oh, 2 of 1. 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 2 of Oh, lame. All right, let's see. Let's stock up. Unfortunately, I can't kill the other guy. I don't have enough mana. Plus, that's not going to do it either. There's lots of guys. All right, come on. You can do it. Give me something good. That's not it. All right, let's kick it. We'll try all this. Here we go. And this smoke that guy. All right, cool. So we can bounce a couple guys back to his hand. What is turn target non-land permanents to his owner's hand? He's got this again. Nothing to pop. Let's just go look for stuff. Counterspell. Seam rep. Everything was lands. That was nasty. Then we gotta play all control-y like an idiot. Come on, is it a creature? Nope. Don't land. I can tell we're gonna go for it. Here we go. All right, we have the ability to counterspell a tiny bit. Counterspell a little bit more. I've got 2. He's got plenty of mana there. I can shoot him. All right, you're not going to be able to get that out in time. There we go. That feels good. What's he down to? 35? We got a long way to go. All right, counterspell, seam rip. Let's go for it. Come on, going in. 6 points of damage. We got what? 4 more turns of that to kill him. We got more counter spells. All right, 3 more turns. And because it's 2 turns and a single point we got to get from someplace. All right, what are we going to do? Shiko. And we win! And we win! Victory! I got standards. All right, playing against Brodies. Am I playing ranked? No. Sure, more mana is fine right now. Seam Rip's my friend. Should I stock up now? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? What am I going to take? I like this guy, and I like this guy. There's a lot of things I can't do with that. Let's try this out. All right, we got the counting down Glock on the Overlord. What is that thing? He's got huge horns. That would be really hard to maneuver in your life. If I had horns like that, I would cut them off like a Hellboy. I'd be constantly poking myself in the butt with those things. That would not be good. Alright, so comes in tap because it's too early to do everything else. Let's just count down. What'd you cost? 3? So yeah, Pinnacle Starcage isn't going to do me any good. What's up with you? I'll have to kill that thing, probably. These are kind of useless with what he's got going on. Alright, drop it. It's fine. This guy's acting like he wants me to Day of Judgment like crazy. This guy's probably too dangerous to let him be around. This guy's trying to go full combo on me. Brunhilda. So I don't want to put out Shiko until I get a chance to Day of Judgment. We still got a little ways to go. Let's just Pinnacle. He's trying to double up. Okay, we're going to get another elephant next turn. Let's seam rip. And I think we're good. Ooh, this is going to flip our dude out. Let's just wait. That's fine. We probably have some sort of weird answer for the Overlord. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to Day of Judgment it. All right, go ahead and block. I didn't want that double strike happening. There we go. All right, Shiko. And we're good. We start bouncing things back. Attacking with the flying 6/7. Let's hope that'll do what that needs to do. He's playing a lot of mana colors up there, isn't he? What does this guy do? Deal top card of your card. Other creatures. Alright, that's no big deal. We'll bounce them back. You blowing smoke rings? Yeah, we're cool. All right, let's go stock up. Got nothing better to do. Oh, Shiko's cool. We counterspell something. Let's do that. We got no mana. But eventually we will. Let me counter something awesome. He's got a lot going on up there. What does Shiko do here? Stock up, probably. He's got a lot of legendary guys, doesn't he? Yeah, some dinosaurs. I got flying guys. Up. Ooh, that's a lot of Shikos. All right, let's go with what we got. He's down to 7. Shiko's there to block. We're cool. All right, in turn. What are we doing here? And he likes that. He loves that. He's trying to double his stuff constantly. All right, I got to remember I got to counterspell stuff. Let's see what he tries to do here. I got a counter. He's only got 2 mana. I got more than enough to kill him. I can just fly right over the top. I think we're going to see a pee pants here, especially if I counterspell him. And we win! Boom, boom! Goes the room. Boom, boom. All right, here we are. Jeskai control, and I ended up getting a 72% win rate. It was very good. Yeah, the thing about it is a control deck, which is the exact opposite of an aggro deck. And that you have to play slow. And oh, that drives me crazy. It's really hard for me to shift gears into control from aggro. I tell you, aggro is my default setting, and I just can't. I have a hard time doing it. But yeah, if you're an aggro player or a control player, this is a lovely deck, and you're going to like it quite a bit. You just got to play relaxed, and I am just hard to do that. So let's get down to it then. Who was the MVP? Who's the most valuable player? I can say the guy I appreciated the most was Shiko. Yeah, I liked him quite a bit because 5's not too hard. You get a 4 or 5 with flying and vigilance, which is great. And you get to go pull something out of your graveyard, right? And use it again, which is usually going to be either Lightning Helix or Get Lost. That's usually what I was doing with it. What would be even great would be maybe Pinnacle Starcage. Oh, that's a great card too. If depending upon the deck you're going against. Someone's playing a lot of tokens or something. Oh yeah, that would be just glorious. But yeah, Shiko was the guy I looked the most forward to. He's legendary, so he's a little rough. Still, that was the MVP of this particular deck. So there you go, Shiko, Paragon of the Way. It is the way. Yeah, you are today's MVP. Congratulations, you are going to Disneyland. Number 1, was this deck competitive? 72%? Yep, got it off of the tiered list. It wasn't in the AA category, but it still was really good. So yeah, I'm going to say this was a competitive deck. Absolutely. Number 2, was this deck fun? You know, okay, that usually means was this deck aggro? It was not aggro, but yet it was still fun because as long as you enjoyed playing control. What is control? It's searching for cards, pinning things down, blowing things away with Day of Judgment. and then putting out your big dudes at the end when they couldn't do anything anymore and coming at them and destroying them. Yeah, okay, great. That was control deck. And if as long as you're willing to play that way, it was a fun deck. Yes. Was this deck interesting? Well, yeah, because it had guys in it I never really played with before. I mean, what I haven't played before. I haven't played with Shiko. Never played that before. I barely played with Pinnacle, the Starcage. I think I always forget that it does all rather than just one. Artifacts or creatures of mana value 2 or less. That always surprises me. So this felt new to me. I never really played. I played with Dispelling Exhale before. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So it was good to see Console of the Star charts. Not really a me kind of deck because I don't really play blue very often. But that was good. So there's a bunch of good cards in here. This guy, he's always pretty awesome. He costs 6 to put out. That's the big problem with them. But the fact you're bouncing back 2 non-land permanents in the end game is usually just devastating. I mean, if you're getting guys out to have enter the battlefield effects, yeah, that's dangerous. You got to watch out for that. But like tokens or something, yeah. You can also get your own guys back if you can blow back things that, that exile, but, stay out in place kind of situation. Yeah, altogether, it's got a lot of interesting control-y kind of things kind of gone. You got some decisions you can make. It was an interesting deck. All right, so let's add that up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was this deck fun? Yeah. Was this deck interesting? Totes my goats. All right, so that makes this into an A+ deck, and as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.